Here's an example of a great ad.
Busch Light and Jack Links, always good together.
And here's an example of the most disrespectful ad I've ever seen.
Wait, are you on Instagram or Twitter?
Hell no.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, why would I want anybody knowing what I'm thinking or feeling?
I don't know, you can connect with people who have similar interests.
I just feel like people be sharing way too much on there.
Online?
Yeah.
I think the most egregious thing is that they used a deceased actor in their advertisement. That is the most disrespectful thing I ever thought a company would do. And clearly they have no morals because they did it. The man is not alive anymore, and they used his name, image, and likeness to promote a garbage app. A garbage app that also had nothing to do with what they were talking about. I guess it had a slight semblance to getting off social media, not using your phone as much, talking to people in person, but that is not what this app is solely for. They mostly just want to sell you something that you could probably just do on your own with a little bit of self-reliance, self-determination. But instead, they decided to use someone who is past, who is not alive anymore, and they ripped it straight from the show that he was on. And that's the second thing. This is a clip from a show where they have no rights for. They did not film it themselves, clearly. And it is straight from Euphoria. Now, before we get into the rest of this video, I do want to say that I'm not making money off this video. I'm not using this video to harm others. I think that's clear. But I want to make it clear that I'm strictly showing this clip to kind of educate and to show where like advertisements have gone with social media in the last year, seems like. I truly don't want to be using Angus Cloud's name, image, and likeness like the company that I'm mentioning is doing that. I just want to use it as an educator. I will never make money off this video. I'm not making money off this video currently, just for educational purposes. And this company does this a ton. It takes many, many clips of just famous celebrities talking about, oh, the younger generation is on their phones too much, which, yeah, of course. I want to be off my phone too. But you're just stealing content. Again, like my last video, don't mean to harp on it more, but you're just taking viral videos or content from people that are already famous and just using it as your own advertisement, which might be the laziest type of ads I've ever seen. But I wanted to bring this up because it seems like a lot of social media or marketing teams are trying to kind of hook onto this tactic of using viral moments, viral memes, even trends to kind of sell their product, essentially, like what we've seen with this one. And it seems like they are trying to trick you into thinking that you're watching a normal video while you scroll, but it's horrible. And these types of ads, they might work for people that are under the age of 12, but they're not working on me. Maybe they get their point across so that you're watching for a little bit longer, and that's the whole point. They're trying to make it not so obvious of an ad. But that just kind of pisses me off, I'll be honest. It kind of pisses me off. And now I'm angry that you're trying to trick me. Now, some companies actually don't do this too poorly. This Domino's ad, for example, is pretty short and sweet, gets the point across quick, and the only little like trend they're doing is putting that Snapchat text on the screen, which is getting their point across of their sale. It's not kind of trying to trick me into not being an ad. It's clearly an advertisement that they are saying, because no sane person would ever make a post like this. And now I'm going to show you the most uncomfortable chameleon ad I've ever seen.
What do you do for a living?
I'm from Netflix.
You're from Netflix?
Yeah.
So what, you're an actress?
No, I'm a software engineer.
What's the best part of your job?
I get to work remotely, work from home, I travel.
How much do you make a year between us?
Between us.
Between us.
Between us? What does that mean? This video gives me the creeps, and it just feels like, one, they're trying to trick me. This is clearly an ad. She's an actress. She's not that great at it, which is fine. I'm not a great actor. I'm not trying to harp on her. She's getting paid for her job. This feels so weird. This feels genuinely horrible. I feel like I'm watching something I shouldn't be. I feel like it's leading up to something that it's going to be weird, if you know what I'm saying. And it is long as hell. This is a minute-long advertisement. I'm not going to show you the rest, but it's a minute long, and they go into every single value prop that this company has to offer. Oh, you'll be working at Netflix and Amazon, you'll be getting travel, you'll be getting paid a bunch, and if you buy the course, you go through all the training and you don't get a job, you'll get your money back. No human talks like this. I've never taken a class and then presented it to someone as if I was being paid to, which is clearly what's happening. And the whole trend is like the whole, what do you do for a living? How much do you make for a living? Can I see your apartment? Not to mention there's so many of those that are fake where it might not be an ad, but it's kind of like a meetup of two people. It's pre-planned. It's probably scripted, that also are so uncomfortably awkward and weird. And finally, if you somehow didn't know this was an ad, they let you know by having a little pop-up on the bottom. And I don't understand why. Why are you making this type of video, this trend, this chameleon ad? I coined that, by the way. Don't steal it. That's mine. Chameleon ad, mine. Why are you making this chameleon ad if you are then going to put a little pop-up that has your link, your call to action, your link to whatever site, whatever you're selling, and a little thing that says ad in the corner, but then try and make me think that you're not an ad? It makes no sense. I don't understand. Why are we doing this? I respect it so much more if you just straightforward tell me what your product is, tell me what your value is. Maybe that will entice me more, because now I think you're tricking me and you think I'm dumb. You think I'm dumb. And I am. I understand they might be getting people's attention for maybe a couple seconds more because they didn't realize it was an ad yet, because someone's asking, what do you do for a living, and not just showing a product. But it feels like they're going about it the wrong way. And maybe I'm wrong, but it's especially terrible when I'm seeing things like the Euphoria ad that makes no sense, feels insanely wrong, and they just seem to get away with it. Please let me know in the comments what you think. I'm genuinely curious. There's a lot of comments on the last video, and I genuinely liked looking at your opinions. There were a lot. Some of them were negative against me, which maybe we'll go into that into a following video. But thank you for watching. If you stayed this long, I appreciate it. And subscribe. If you notice when I say subscribe, if you're still here, the little subscribe button lights up at the bottom. That was something. Goodbye.